Hello everyone at YouTube, and thank you for all my subscribers, and I have a treat for you guys. Well, it's kind of a treat for me, but whatever. As I said in my last video, I was going to be buying an iPad, and yes I did. I bought one, okay? As you can see, it's very thin, blah blah blah, you know. Ooh. I mean, the thing is, for everyone who does the video reviews, come on guys, you guys suck. You're like all boring and shit, come on. Yes, as you can see, it's an awesome device and it is very glossy, just like any other thing. I mean, people are bitching, it's too glossy. Last time I checked, the iPhone is just as glossy. Really? Is it a big deal? I mean, it didn't seem like it was a big deal for this. I don't know. That was an iPhone. Let's just start off. Battery life, excellent. Now, the thing is, this is not going to be a review. It's just a little preview as to things I've discovered, things I like so far, things I don't like, and pretty much how I'm integrating it into my daily life, because that's the purpose of one of these. I mean, the thing isn't just to buy it and have it, it's just to use it. And what purposes would you find useful for this? And that's the problem with all the reviews out there. I want to know, what the fuck do you do with the thing every day? What do you do with it? I mean, yes, yeah, it has all these features, but how do you integrate it into your life? And I'm going to show you how I integrate it into my life. Again, I've only had it for one day. So I'm going to show the light here. So as you can see, it's just a standard, wait, let me actually lower the brightness there. That'll make life a lot easier, right? Let's see. Lower that. Awesome. Alright, great. So now, should be much easier to see. Alright, so as you see, your home screen, nothing else has changed. It's not a problem. For those who are bitching, oh, you know, you can't really app manage. Sorry, I don't need to put 200 apps on my fucking device, okay? So get over people. And I do like the fact that now you could put wallpaper. Makes it look a little bit more presentable. The number one question everyone has on their mind, Flash. I could safely say Flash is not a problem because I don't miss it. I'm glad Flash is off this device. I'm glad that Apple didn't include it. And I'm going to show you why. Well, look, as you can see here, this is any website. This is called Geek Brief TV. If you haven't checked it out, please do. She has a lot of great things to say. It's just quick news. So what happens is we'll go to the main page. It's going to load. Sorry for all the lighting. It's just a pain in the ass, but here we go. So as you can see, it will start playing. Now what you could do, you could pinch it, and it fills up your whole screen, and you could watch it.
Santiago Alfaro is a grad student at MIT. He likes to think way outside the making calls box when he thinks
now
about
what you could do is you could pinch it closed, and now you could just continue browsing the web while the video is playing. I mean, you could always scroll while it's playing. Now, you don't need Flash here, so let me just stop it. So that's one purpose you didn't need Flash, but then you're going to say, well, look, you know, video games. What is a big video game website? Well, you have Game Trailers, right? Game Trailers is a big site, and I'm going to show you, which everyone knows Game Trailers is a Flash-intensive site. You don't need Flash. And I'm going to show you. We'll browse Super Mario Galaxy 2. So what it'll do is it'll load, and it'll say, click here to watch the video on your iPhone. Tap it. So take a view. Well, I didn't tap it. So now it taps, plays, zoom it in. I'm watching Game Trailers on my iPad. And you could always go into it, you could pinch it closed. The only thing is that because it's not native HTML5 yet on their site, which they can always implement, you have to actually browse back. That's the only catch. And I'm going to flat out say, I'm not going to lie and say, oh, well, no. And again, you could do that. Well, let's say you want to view, you could view PCWorld.com, I mean, loads. I like mostly tech stuff. Web browsing is awesome on this thing. I mean, I'm definitely going to start using this instead of my laptop. You can even browse. I could have sworn I had it bookmarked here. CNET, there we go. The CNET TV you could view on here, which is a Flash site. So you could load it, and then
folks, Brian Cooley here with some of my favorite picks.
This is all on the internet. No flash.
April 2010. Oh, this, Nissan GTR, this afternoon's spin.
I want one of
We'll
those.
see this video next week.
And you could
Today,
scroll while it's playing. You could always zoom it back in.
At the two big readers on the iPad, the iBooks application versus the Amazon Kindle application. Which one's right for you? You're about
And we can even watch that. We don't need flash. Well, again, there's a problem with some Wi-Fi. They're correcting that.
Today we're going to compare the Kindle iBook reader to the Amazon Kindle app on the iPad. Hopefully this will help you make a better decision as to which reader is best for you and where to build your library. Apple is calling the iPad one of the best e-readers on the market. Of course, the iPad does other things, but
we're not going to get too much into that. I'll be doing stuff like that when I start, when I have to buy some college books. I'll definitely do something on that. But pretty much, this video is just to explain, on day one, I mean, you don't need flash, so people, get over it. YouTube, again, I mean, I think you can actually view YouTube directly on the device. There we go. And I like that now they have Google suggestions and stuff. So I think you can. Oh, no, it loads up the mobile. But, again, you could just do the YouTube app, which they made it so much better beyond the iPhone version. I mean, here's my videos. I mean, you could just go in and you could play video while you're commenting, which you couldn't do before. So,
Hello, everyone.
Now you could pinch it up. You can always flip it. You could pinch it closed, and you can see it in a different view, which this one is specifically for printer 003. Again, new YouTube layout. I actually like it. And the thing is that it's actually the same thing on the iPad. It's the same layout as you see here, where you have the content description on the bottom and everything. It's more or less the same thing. Yes, there are some problems with YouTube, but you know what? If they correct the problems, I'll be happy. I think, sometimes you have to do change. But again, yes, I do agree with some people. You should have been given the option. Okay, I'm just going to flat out say that. I'll make a huge video explaining that later on. But so far, yes, I'm loving this thing. I'm loving the ability. It's very fast. YouTube videos load much better on this thing. I mean, it's weird. It's on the same Wi-Fi network as my iPhone. The iPhone takes ages to load, but the iPad loads it instantly. Now, one thing I'm going to have to say. So far, people are saying, well, what are the cons so far? So far, I'm going to say there are really a few cons, I'm going to say. For one, app prices are way too high, but that's not the fault of the device. That is the greediness of application developers. Now, okay, for those developers who are watching this and going to say, oh, fuck you for saying that. No. I'm going to say this. Well, the thing is, you have to understand about economics and simple business analogy. Your app is only worth what someone's willing to pay for it. And I'm sorry, I'm not willing to pay $10 for your freaking games. $10 for all these apps. I mean, I think you guys are price gouging everyone. And I think you guys, you're going to get some hate mail for it, because the thing is that for instance, what do you call it? Amateur Surgeon. I bought that for $5 on the iPhone. You have it listed here. Same game, just, higher resolution. Same controls, same game that we've been playing online for free. You are charging $5. So why couldn't you just give it as a free application to those who own the iPhone version already? If it's going to be the same price, why? You guys didn't do that. And the other applications, I mean, I just think everyone's price gouging, especially like EA and stuff. They were notoriously known for having high prices on the iPhone. Their prices are double that on the iPad. So a game that would normally cost $6 on the iPhone, they're charging $12 for a freaking app. So that's the thing is, I think, that's a big con. And the other thing is, yes, the price of the iPad, I say is still a little too high. From what I've heard that the this particular model I'm holding is a 32 gig. I figured for an extra 100, might as well just double the space. They say that this thing only costs Apple like 200 something to make. Now, that's ridiculous. I mean, that's a freaking huge profit margin. But again, Apple will lower the prices, guarantee it. So just hold out for a little bit. Okay, so this is the end of my video. Expect some more. I'm just going to go into more in depth, but pretty much you do not need Flash on your iPad. Thank you.